try this exercise to feel the track of the bow arm. Just kind of put your bow on your G string. It should be basically horizontal, flat to the floor. Now hold the violin with your chin and shoulder. Hopefully this is comfortable enough where you can just look over to your left side and release. Then hold the frog with your left hand. Take your right hand, touch your head. Now pluck your strings. Doesn't really matter if you get much of a sound. You're just trying to get this shape to your wrist where you're leaning down. Okay, now kind of pet the bow with the side of your first finger. Touch your second finger and aim for the inner top joint lines as your places of connection. Just kind of run your fingers over them. This is basically where you're going to touch the stick. Come down to the frog. Lightly run your thumb tip along the underside, just so that your thumb is touching the bow hair on like the nail. That's not going to hurt it that much down here. Stop when your thumb tip hits the nub of the frog, this little corner. That's basically where you're going to touch. Second finger, touch on that joint. First finger, third finger and pinky. Okay, and now rotate your hand as if you're going to stand up on the strings, like a ballet dancer standing up. Okay? Put it at the frog and do it. And that's basically going to be your arm track. Look how my arm is kind of relaxed at the shoulder. Elbows out, not stuck to the side. I'm just chilling, I'm just relaxed. Wrist comes up and my fingers come down. As you get to the middle, you're going to have to squeeze a little bit. So practice this kind of mobility, just kind of opening and closing your fingertips like you're flicking water off them and bringing it back in. Don't hold the bow too tightly. Use the violin to actually hold up the stick. Now, the complicated part is keep the bow hair flat like a laser beam and let the bow itself curve, dipping down into the string. It'll dip down in the middle where it's squishy, and at the tip in the frog, it's going to come back up. Last part is at the frog, you can use a little bit less pressure and more weight, so you don't crush the sound. And at the tip, the opposite. More grabbing, more pressure with the first finger, counter pressure with the thumb. And so you get a nice rich sustain to your bow.